this anyway. I might not be the right one. It might not be the right time. But there's something about us I've got to do. Some kind of secret I will share with you.
Hello guys, it's Peter from Pssound, and this is going to be just a quick show around, a walk around, introducing this car to you. Some people on Patreon could have seen this build before. Now it came back. We had a nice tuning session, right?
Very nice and very long.
Well, people always think it takes a couple of hours and it's done.
I knew it was gonna take a
Yeah.
while.
Well, if you do a proper job, it takes time. So let's just introduce your car quick. Let's start with the front end. So what's happening in here, Eddie?
Well, nothing at the moment.
Well,
Yeah.
it's complete. Finally, it's complete.
Yeah,
We can
it's
say that.
three-way. 5 series mid-range.
From Micro
Hertz.
Precision.
Yeah. Hertz tutors. ML 280.3, if I'm not wrong.
Yep.
Android head unit. I don't think anybody cares about that.
Joying. Yep.
Yeah.
But it has digital output, doesn't it? It
Yeah,
has
it
coax
does,
and
yeah.
optical.
Perfect integration with the vehicle. And yeah.
Helix
Helix.
director. And then everyone wonders where the mid bass is in this car. Well, originally it was there, wasn't it?
Yep. Was.
The first version. And then a little magic happened because you face the usual same situation with doors that they just always rattle and buzz, but you did a really healthy level of soundproofing on the door.
Yeah, I had plenty of soundproofing. It was okay, but not great. Much happier now with the enclosures. Much better sound.
So these are pretty small enclosures, right?
Mhm.
What was it, like 5 liter ish?
5 liter on the driver's side, 5.5 on passenger, slightly
Okay.
bigger.
So roughly around 0.2 of a cubic foot.
Yeah,
If some people understand it better that way. Very tiny sealed boxes, and yeah, you were looking for a driver that would work well in such a small sealed box.
yes. Initially, I had the Hertz driver, the pair of the tutors,
Yeah,
and
the ML Hertz, yeah.
yeah, it was okay-ish, but yeah,
At least it showed the difference between door location and that location and the application.
yeah,
Whereas with those you have no rattle or whatsoever. The drivers were not the best, not ideal for that small box. But then after long search and a bit of advice, right?
yeah, from the right people.
Exactly. Those DLS drivers went in. Which one is it actually? The Scandinavia.
Scandinavia 165 something. They are pretty much the only ones.
Yeah, because they have.
suitable
I think
for-
they have two different versions in the
Yeah,
Scandinavia
yeah.
range, but this is suited for sealed box application. And yes, it would be great if you had an extra 5 liter or 7 liter to make it 10-12. But considering how small box you have in these cars, we measure them, tune them, and they work very well. If someone doesn't have a sub, I would happily go with these drivers because they play pretty low, and they are very transient, very clean, tight. They work so well.
Yeah, probably most of that is the enclosure. Because any driver can play clean, low.
Well,
Yeah.
in such a small box, most
Not
of
in-
them would
yeah,
struggle,
not in a
especially
box.
when you start to turn them up and
Yeah.
and you know distortion comes in. Then most drivers would really struggle, but these work very well. You had very big struggle with the mids in the car, but we don't mention what you had before. I don't want to
Yep.
start drama, but we went through 2 pairs of very expensive mid-range drivers, and they both started to buzz very soon after like 20-30 hours, and even the replacement pair started to do the same thing. So
That even without too much power.
yeah, this is not a blasting car, and yeah, so ended up with the Micro Precision 5 Series, and for the money, again, people will get fed up with me now. I will introduce many cars on YouTube to people with this brand, and they just sound good, great value. I can't say anything bad about them.
Oh, the lights.
And the trunk, yeah, we have to shut it and
Why is
open
that?
it again
Why is that?
because oops, it's on the circuit. Come on, let's see again. Here we go.
Ah,
Looks better.
much better.
So just to let you know, guys, everyone on YouTube and on the internet, this car was built without professional tools. What did you have? A jigsaw and a router?
Jigsaw, router, and yeah,
Pretty much it.
yeah, nothing else. Absolutely.
And you don't have a garage, you don't have anything. It's just pure dedication and passion.
Yeah.
And it came together after a year.
Yeah, if I was to do it again, would probably take like 2 months maximum, because now I know what I have to do. But
Yeah, but finding the free time, that's the tricky thing, you know,
Yeah,
besides
free
of
time.
work,
yeah,
lunch breaks in the evenings, weekends, finding compromise with Mrs. when she allows you to work. It would possibly be more than 2 months, but still, many people brought cars to me that they build themselves, and not many people turn up with such a great looking and well thought out build.
I'll probably send you some pictures with the wiring if they're interesting to see it as well.
Yeah, we could add that to the video, then people can see what happened here. I can add a few build pictures to the end as well. But you designed this first on
Yeah,
a
I
computer,
designed it
didn't you?
at that time I was working in Google SketchUp, a very
Mhm.
basic 3D sketching software. And yeah, I designed everything in 3D space because I want to make sure that everything will fit, and I'll have the required volume for the subwoofer.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just want to make it look good and be somehow practical, because I do have
A panel
some-
to the top.
a panel to the top and I still have some space in the boot.
Yeah.
To put luggage or something.
Yeah, you don't have much height left, but you can
Yeah.
still put in
Yeah,
2 suitcases or one big one
shopping
and
bags,
little bits.
whatever. Yeah.
But let's just go through what we have here, because people want to understand the system. So
Well-
we have three-way and sub.
Yes.
So what are the amps?
2 DLS amps, A6 and A8.
So that's
That's
the
the-
A8.
Yep. And that's the A6 for the subwoofer. A8 is a 4-channel amp. Is working in bridge now for mid bass.
Mhm.
And then I have this Sinfoni amplitude, I think it is, for tutors. And the other Sinfoni, I don't know what it is, for the mid range. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
plenty
well.
of power for
well
daily
thought
use.
out.
Yeah.
Then DSP.3 from Helix running
Is
the system.
underneath, yeah,
Yeah.
can't be seen. Yeah.
Oh, come on! You gotta show your panel.
Wow, the panel trick.
Come with the panel trick. You gotta show
Okay.
that.
Okay, we'll show it to everybody. There you go. Went off.
No unplugging, no whatsoever. That's a very
Just comes off.
nice little spring-loaded plug.
It doesn't
Wait.
look good, but it's doing the job.
So once you pop it back,
And the
that
mess on the
sits
back.
on. Yeah. Well, that's just adhesive.
Yeah, if you remember, they were using those type of connectors in the old phones when you were removing the battery.
Yep.
Exactly the same type of connector. Spring-loaded pins with contact pad.
Well, we can see that you are not a baker, are you?
Am I what?
A baker.
What
Your
does that
profession. You don't know what a baker is. Who makes
I
the
know
bread.
what a baker is, but I don't
You
know.
know, a baker would never come up with ideas like this.
Ah,
You know, we are dealing with an engineer guy here. You know, that definitely helps.
and goes back in, and that's. Oops.
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 There you
That's
go.
it. It's in properly now.
Yeah.
It's a
Just
clever,
like
clever
having-
idea. It works really well. So how much airspace did you have for the Alianti? We didn't mention. That's a very special Alianti. That used to be in my Honda, went through a few hands, and then now ended up with you.
It will stay with me.
Hopefully for a good while. That thing definitely plays beautifully in this system. Plays super low. I had few people who were telling me that Alianti is a mid bass. It doesn't play low, and I'm like, what are you on about? I had it in my Honda, and it could play down all the way to 20 without any struggle. It was playing notes and with proper authority. Oh, it doesn't have enough excursion. I'm like, well, yes, it doesn't move much, but it produces the low end effortlessly, quite sensitively. Most subs wouldn't even play that low end. This thing drops. But now it's very difficult to find any in good state. And this is a
special edition.
Special edition, the neodymium with dual voice call.
Yep.
2 ohm voice calls twice, so it can be wired to 1 ohm.
Takes a bit more power as well.
Running from the DLS, but the system doesn't require too much bass level. We haven't clamped your system, but I doubt that you ever see more than 300 watts going
Maybe.
for that sub.
Yeah,
yes, you have more than a kilowatt in this monoblock, but you will never push it to that level, because then it would overpower the front end so much that it would be just booming.
And it's already loud.
Plus, you mustn't forget that we EQ'd the sub. We had to EQ so much because the cabin boosts so much at 44 Hertz and in between 40 and 55 that we had to take out like 8 dB. By the time you pull that 8 dB out, that's less than 1/4 of the power that's required to get the right level in the car.
Yep.
If you were not EQing that response to make it linear, then yes, it would take all the power and it would boom as hell.
Yeah, it's not pleasant to listen without EQing.
No. It works really, really well, and you can't even tell, you can't see where the mid bass is until you look in. And once it's tuned, it's not that detectable. You can feel it when you turn it up loud. You can tell that something is moving your trouser, but other than that, it's in time and phase with the mids, and it's just, it's awesome. I would do that any day. If someone has the space and would allow me to do mid bass that way, I would rather do that than struggle with bloody doors, because that doesn't take too much time to build 2 of those. Let's say if you want to finish it, do it properly, seal it, maybe maximum 2 days, maximum. Whereas you can spend the same amount of time with the door build, if not more.
Yeah, chasing rattles.
No, just taking door cards off, soundproof it on the outer skin, inner skin, door card, do the speaker mounting and all that hassle. Yep. Some people may do it in a day, but that's just rushed and it's not going to have great results unless they are very lucky with the given car.
And again, you put the door card back on, you start playing music and you start hearing rattles, and you pull the door card back off to chase rattles. Yeah, it's constant rattle chasing.
Yeah. And that's done, clean,
very easily.
It's not in the way.
Can be taken out very easily as well.
And you built the pillars, you built everything.
Yep.
Very nicely.
And the Twitter pod.
Yeah, you made that custom as well. So, guys, here we are. It's just pure dedication and watching my videos, right?
Yep. Yeah, it's true. That's where I've got the inspiration from. YouTube videos, Facebook pictures. Yeah, you can see it in the wiring. The inspiration. Yeah, everything tidy. Yeah, definitely.
Simple. Cool. So this is it, guys. Just a short walk around. I'm looking forward to seeing more people bring in so great builds to me to get them tuned. And if you need help, consultation or anything to plan it well, what drivers you
come to me, because now I know.
You need exactly now. You can go to him. He's gonna do it for cheaper.
I'm that mate that is doing it for cheaper.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it worked out really well, and I'm looking forward to seeing other people hearing it on meetings here and there. Well, you're looking forward to that more than me.
Yeah.
But it's always great. It's always great when
the results now.
When it all comes together. And I didn't have to struggle with it. I didn't have to build it. That's the most beautiful thing. Well, I mean, no, I enjoy it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it. But
yeah, exactly.
But it's nice when we go to a meeting and I can just tell people that listen to that car, and I can guarantee that will sound good.
Yeah.
It's a great thing. It helps the community to move forward because people can see that it can be done if you have the time, dedication, then it can be done. So this is it for this one, guys. Feel free to share it, and then see you in the next video. Take care.
I've got a story for you. It started long ago when I was a little bit younger. I saw the world that shined, and now in distance closer, I'll take you there. Let's ride. Ooh, 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 ooh. How far am I? How far am I? Where I wanna be, right? How far am I? How far am I? Where I wanna be, right now.
Russet brandy in a diamond glass. Everything is made from dreams. Time is made from honey, slow and sweet. Only the fools know what it means. Temptation, temptation. I can't resist.
Troubles were churning, trouble with that dress that's as black as my heart on this train. Troubles were churning, trouble with those lips that's as red as the blood in my veins. Music in my veins, and if these words are my best